Hi, it's Wendy from the Barrington Library. I am going to show you how I made these adorable little sock snowmen. And it's really an easy activity, but it really comes out so cute. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to show you what you'll be getting in your kit. And we'll start that you'll be getting a white sock for the body, a fluffy printed or colored sock to make the hat. Now we do have multiple colors. It's just random that will be in the kit, but there's some fun designs. You'll also be getting a couple buttons and a couple little beads for the eyes, and this small little piece of pipe cleaner that we'll be using for the nose. We bend it in half and make a little pointy carrot nose. You'll also be getting a bag of rice to fill your snowman with. So what you'll need at home are a pair of scissors. You'll also be getting a small container from us that has some tacky glue in it. Let me grab this out here so you can see. Just a little bit of glue in there with a toothpick. So you should have everything except for the scissors. But if you do have a glass in your house, I'm going to show you a neat way to fill your sock with the rice and not have a lot of spills. So for right now, we're going to take the glass and pour our rice right into the cup, the glass. You could use a really big paper cup or just a taller drinking glass. Just pour it right in there. There we go. And then we'll take our white sock, and we need to cut the very top of it where the ankle goes. We cut that right off, right above where the heel would come. So if you have a sock that's a larger one, like we have some that have more of a band on here, you would still cut it right above the heel, okay? So I'm going to take this now and I'm going to put it right over my cup. Snug it right down, and then I'm going to turn over the cup and slowly pull it out of the sock. And there we go. All the rice is inside with no spills. Pretty easy. Now if you don't have a cup handy, you know you can try to pour it in the sock. Just be very careful because the rice goes everywhere. So we're going to gather this right here at the top, and we are going to secure it with a couple of rubber bands. I forgot to say that you'll be getting a couple rubber bands in your kit. So I have one here, and you're going to keep twisting and turning and twisting. You want it nice and snug at the top because you don't want your rice to come out, right? So get that last one in if you can. If it's a little crooked at the top, I do cut that excess off. We don't have to cut a ton off because it's going to be hidden by the hat, but just if it's really big. And then secure how a tall little snowman here, and figure where you're going to pinch it to make the face, the head. It's a little bit smaller than the body, but it's still a pretty good sized chunk. And we're going to put another elastic band around. These rubber bands won't show. One's going to be under the hat and the other one will be under a scarf. So it's okay. Ooh, maybe I can do one more time with this one. Let's try. No, can't do it. So that's okay. But there's my basic snowman body. Pretty simple. So what I'm going to do is now go to how I want my hat. Now some of the socks have designs on them. They have different color on the top. Some are just like this, or a plain solid color like the blue hat. But what I want you to do is measure down about 3 inches. 3 to 3.5 inches, and then just cut it off straight across. So make sure you go straight across. And because this is a fuzzy little sock, these little fuzzy ends will fall off. So I like to just shake the heck out of it and get rid of them. Alrighty, so this is going to be your hat. So what you do is you'll take it and snug it down over the head and fold up the, oh, it's got little snowmen on it too, the little band around the hat. So there we go. There we are. If some of them have too much underneath, you can always trim the fuzz on the inside a little bit if you want. But it almost reminds me of snowflakes, so I could just leave them. There we go. For now, we'll leave them for now. All right, so the next thing you want to do is open up your little jar of glue. And this is tacky glue. It's a little bit thicker than regular white school glue like Elmer's. And what it's nice for is that when you glue something on, it's pretty thick, so it stays in place, and then you can just let it dry. Hopefully the buttons won't slide off because it's a little thicker. So I'm going to take some glue on here, put it on the back of my button, and get a good dollop on there so it's really covered. There we go, and then put it on my snowman. Put it right there. There we go, and now I'm not going to touch it again because I don't want to smear the glue around and lose any of it. And now I'm going to get some glue on this one, right on the back of this button. Nice. And put this one right on. Now I don't know if you can tell, but my buttons are not only different colors, one's black and one's gray. One has 2 holes, one has 4 holes, and that's okay. It kind of gives it a little character. This snowman has matching buttons, but this one doesn't. It's kind of greenish and bluish, so it's whatever, you know, and if you have buttons at home, you can change it if you want. So now what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this tacky glue and put a dot on my face where I want those little eye beads. There's 1. And there's 2. Can you see how much glue I put on there? And now I'm just going to gently set those beads right on top of that glue and put them, there we go, 1 and 2. There we are. Oh, so back to this sock. There are still quite a bit of sock left, but we want to cut a 1-inch strip off, and that's going to be our scarf. So about 1 inch. If it's a little more or a little less, it won't matter. And remember the mess that it makes. I'm going to move my snowman out of the way because this one will make a big mess too, because I'm going to cut it so it's 1 long strip and then stretch it. Whoa! So get all those extra pieces off. There we go. And then that way it's not falling off all around your house either. So we'll take these, we'll stretch it, and now we'll tie his scarf around his neck. There we go. There. Pretty cute. What's he missing? He's just missing his nose. So if you want to put a little glue on the end of this, you can. Our goal is to shove some of that that metal in the middle of the pipe cleaners, that little wire. We're trying to shove a little bit of it into the sock of the snowman's face. And then with that little bit of glue on it, it should hold it pretty good. So I'm going to put 1. There, it went in a little bit. And then this one. Let's see if we can get... Oh, I dropped my eye. Maybe I should have done my nose first. There we go. Let me put a little bit more glue on for that eye. There we are. See? Even when I'm making things, I can make mistakes, or I want to change my mind, or that's okay. Just keep going. Just work with it and change what you need to. So there we go. I think that's all in there pretty good. I might have to work with that one a little bit. Wiggle. There we go. So here are our snowmen. Pretty fun. If you know how to do it now, you can even probably find some socks that you want to do it with, or go to the store and find some. It's not very expensive, but it really is a fun craft to do, a winter craft. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.